Renews it.
Renews it.
Use it. Open renews it a little or a lot.
It all depends on the odors you've got.
Renews it in the closet, open just a touch.
Renews it in the kitchen, open this much. Renews it in the bathroom, open wide.
Helps keep your house smelling fresh and clean inside.
Renews it.
Renews it. Use it.
And we're priced right.
Drugs, loan sharking, kidnapping. It's all here this week on USA's Crime Busters. Toma tracks down a professor whose extracurricular activities don't make the grade. Then Shannon helps his father-in-law fend off an extortionist and an international scheme has Christy Love's partner held hostage.
And you might get him killed.
Travel the tough beat with USA's Crime Busters. Starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, Wednesday. Book it.
This is USA.
Getting so big. I can't believe it. She's growing so fast. Getting prettier every day. Look at that face. Look at it.
You're welcome. Yes, we're lucky she remembers our face. Did you think we'd left you for good?
Well, one of these days when she's bigger, we'll tell her exactly what happened, why we had to leave.
Yeah. Why, your daddy's got a big bump on his head. You sure you're feeling all right?
Don't remind me. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think I'm really up to doing a full day's work, though.
I wouldn't let you.
But I have to get out of the office for just a little while. I'll talk to Cliff, and that'll give us the rest of the afternoon together. Oh, yeah, look at that.
I would like that. Listen, I'm going to go out for a little bit this morning. Nicole's coming home today, and I want to get her welcome home gifts. Maybe I'll get a welcome home gift for you. You want a welcome home gift, too? Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. You've given me the only welcome home gift I've ever wanted. I can't believe it. We're having another baby.
I know, it's amazing. And all those doctors who said I'd never have a baby, huh? I'm going to call the doctor. Baby. Baby. You're supposed to have a baby.
That's the phone we're not going to answer.
Mrs. Timmons.
I'll get it. A Scott resident.
The one thing we're not going to do is talk to the press. Would you want some milk? Want some milk?
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Scott wishes to speak to you.
Who is it?
Mrs. Michaels. I told her you didn't want to take her call.
No. Mrs. Timmons, I will talk to her. Thank you. Emily, it's Draper.
Oh, Draper, I thought I saw your car drive in last night. I'm so glad you're back.
Yeah, I'm glad to be home, too.
I just can't wait to see you. Draper, you're not staying at the penthouse now, are you? I mean, April and you aren't back together or anything.
Why don't I talk to you about that in person, all right?
Do you mean it?
Yeah, sure. Look, I'll be down in a few minutes, okay?
Sure, that's wonderful. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
Wait a minute, sweetheart. I can't arrange to have the ceremony done this afternoon, not even if I pull every string I have at City Hall.
You sure did change your tune. Last night you couldn't wait for me to set a date. You didn't even give me a chance to talk about it, just ran out of the house.
Oh, now, wait a minute. That was an emergency.
Well, I know it was important. I'm not saying it wasn't it. I mean, I'm very happy that Nancy Carr is alive and all that, but I'm alive, too, and I think that I deserve a little bit of attention.
Yes, you deserve it, and I'm sure you'll get it.
You told me you wanted me to leave you a note, so I did. I thought you'd be happy.
Well, to tell you the truth, honey, I didn't even see your little message until after I woke up this morning. I didn't get in last night till 3 a.m. Fell asleep with my clothes on. But look, sleep or no sleep, I got a very heavy schedule at the office today.
See? You're making excuses. I think you're the one that's not sure about this wedding.
Well, I'm the one who shouldn't be. You know, sometimes I look in that little mirror that you messed up, and I ask myself just what the hell I'm doing.
And just what does that little mirror say?
comes right out and tells me that I'm a turkey, but I don't pay any attention to it because I love you anyway. You hear what I said?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard it.
All right, honey, look, I'll promise you this much. I'll see if I can arrange for the ceremony today, but I can't guarantee the mayor.
You promised me the mayor.
I didn't tell him he was going to have to arrange his schedule to suit ours. If it can be done, it'll be done.
Well, when exactly will you know?
I can't be sure. I'm going to have to make a lot of phone calls now, see what I can put together. It's probably not going to be what you were expecting. We'll probably have to settle for a court judge. Probably no friends either, for that matter. As soon as I know something for sure, I'll call you back.
No, don't.
What do you mean, don't?
I mean, don't call me here. I have to go out. I have to pick up my wedding outfit. It's being altered, so, I'll call you.
Oh, okay, hon. I'll talk to you then.
Okay, bye-bye. Gunther, is that you?
Who's calling, please?
Raven Swift.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Swift. Mr. Whitney's dressing at the moment.
Well, that's okay. That doesn't matter because I want to talk to you. Look, Gunther, I need your help desperately.
What, my help?
Yes. Something has come up. My fiancé and I decided to get married today. This afternoon, as a matter of fact, by the mayor himself.
Well, congratulations, Mrs. Swift.
Well, thank you, but I don't need your congratulations. I need your help. Look, it happened so suddenly that I have about half a dozen errands to run, and, well, otherwise it's going to be impossible to go through with the wedding. So please, could you help me?
Look, I'm sorry, Mrs. Swift, but I really can't do that. I mean, I know I drove you around the other day, but I shouldn't have done that either.
Well, but this is more important than the other day. Please, Gunther, don't let me down. Look, Mr. Whitney won't mind, I'm sure.
Well, okay, I'll ask him for you.
Good. Do that, ask him. And can you ask him fast, because I'm in a hurry. We don't want to keep the mayor waiting, do we? To say nothing of the chief of police.
Look, I'll call you back later. Are you at home?
Yes. Thank you. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.
Yeah.
What was that all about?
That was Mrs. Swift. She was wondering if I could do some chauffeuring for her this morning.
Well, she's got a nerve, hasn't she?
Well, she said it was a kind of emergency because she's getting married.
When? Today?
Sure, this afternoon, sir. I think she's going to be married at the City Hall. She mentioned the mayor and all.
Yeah, she was boasting about that to me. Saying that she was going to have the mayor marry her. I'll tell you what, Gunther. Call her back.
Now, Mr. Whitney?
Yes. Tell her it's all right.
You mean, you want me to drive her around?
It'll be my wedding gift to her.
It's so wonderful to see you. It's been so long. You've been gone such a long time.
I heard that both of us were at the same place for a while.
Well, yes, I wanted to see you so much. That's why I went to East Meadows, because I can't stand it when I don't see you. I've been listening to the radio all morning. I just can't believe what was going on there. I knew that Matt Sharkey was a terrible person, but I had no idea that he was a criminal.
Yeah, there were a lot of criminals up there.
Just as long as you got back all right. Oh, how happy the cars must be right now, being back together again. Almost as happy as I am having you home.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad to be home, too, with my wife, my daughter.
Julia won't be your only child for very long.
I know the truth, Emily. I know the truth. And I know that you're a liar.
There are
auctioned off my pine, your daddy bought it. That's when I first met him. I love that story, Mama.
And I love your cooking, honey.
Well, Crisco's what makes it taste so special. That pie looks real tempting. Wait till you try it. The filling is rich and chocolatey, but nothing makes my crust flakier than Crisco. That just melts in my mouth. And Crisco has no cholesterol. Now, honey, what will you bid for seconds?
Is that enough?
Wow. Crisco will do you proud every time.
Up here, it's total effort, total concentration. I need to know that everything's working for me. And that's why I like the cleaner, drier kind of protection of Always Maxis. Only Always has a special material called dry weave that traps virtually all of the wetness inside the pad, away from me. It's so clean and dry, I know it's working.
Always the only Maxi with dry weave. Such a cleaner, drier kind of protection, you know it's working.
So I can go for the best.
Can you believe these prices? If you've always wanted an adjustable bed but never thought you could afford one, meet the new Craftmatic 2. It's the first Craftmatic adjustable bed available at a flatbed price. Now you can afford that bed that lets you read, eat, chat on the phone, watch TV, sleep and relax at the touch of a button. Now you can afford soothing, gentle massage, your own personal heat control, total adjustability, and the rest of your life. Get the facts by mail about the first Craftmatic bed available at a flatbed price. Pick up the phone and call this toll-free number to receive free information. There's no obligation.
At last, an adjustable bed at flatbed prices.
Call toll-free 1-800-USA-1000, 1-800-USA-1000. Call 1-800-USA-1000, toll-free 1-800-USA-1000.
Draper, didn't Sharky tell you that he had nothing to do with me at the hospital?
Oh, he tried to convince me of that. You told him I was there, didn't you? And then he took advantage of the situation by telling me that lie about you getting pregnant by a lawyer.
It's not a lie.
Don't you realize what you did by telling him that? You almost cost 3 people their lives, April, me, and Nancy.
Draper, I didn't know. I didn't know the danger I was putting you into. Honestly, I never would have told him.
So it's true, you did tell him. I didn't think Sharky was smart enough to figure it out by himself. Did you also suggest the lies?
They weren't lies. God, this is a nightmare. I thought you were coming up here to take me in your arms and tell me you knew the truth, and that we'd always be together, that we'd be family.
I have a family, upstairs.
But you still have no proof.
I do have proof. Sharky told me himself.
No, he wouldn't do that.
He enjoyed it, Emily. He enjoyed telling me before he shot me.
No.
Well, that's what he had to do to protect himself. He had to kill all of us.
That man is a monster. He doesn't deserve any pity.
But you do.
Me?
You're carrying his child.
No, Draper, wait. You can't leave me like this. You can't.
Emily, I feel sorry for you, but God, you disgust me.
You used to love me. I was your wife once.
Yes, Kirk and Emily Michaels. That was a lie, too, wasn't it?
This baby I am carrying is yours. Now, if Matt Sharkey lied to you once, what makes you think he wouldn't lie to you a second time?
You had no need to lie again. It was like a deathbed confession.
But Draper, I love you.
And I love my wife, so let's just forget all of this.
I can't forget it. My God, you're my life. You're everything.
And you're carrying your life. Heredity doesn't have any effect on morality, so I'm sure if you try very hard, you'll be able to raise a decent human being.
No, not without you. Not without his father.
How long are you going to cling to this fantasy?
It's not a fantasy. It's the truth.
Convince yourself. Convince the baby if you can. But you'll never convince me.
No, Draper. Draper, wait. Wait, don't you see? Don't you see how impossible it would have been?
What?
For Sharky and me to have had an affair in the hospital. No, don't you remember the Hathaway? With the doctors and the nurses walking all over the place at any time, any hour of the day? Don't you see how Sharky and I could never have managed to have been alone?
I almost forgot something.
What?
Little souvenir. Something to remind you of Sharky.
Oh, my God. Draper!
tell you my story, man.
There are weird people. Weird places.
Do you realize it's snowing in my room?
And weird things.
Hi, dudes.
But there's nothing weirder than weird science.
You are absolutely right.
Yes,
Never.
Rated PG-13. Now at select theaters. Check newspapers.
Oh, your 5-alarm chili's hot stuff.
Yeah, but how do we get rid of the grease? With a hose?
Looky, we use Dawn. Dawn scatters grease, clears it away like a house of fire, helps keep it away.
Aha! Look what I found in your boot.
Wash that? After all those greasy dishes?
Yep.
Looks as clean as the first.
You're learning, rookie.
And my hands don't feel greasy. So, what's on the menu for tomorrow night?
An old family recipe. Swedish meatball.
And Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Now, at Colony Records, 49th Street and Broadway, The Woman He Should Be With by Grace Garland, Vera on All My Children.
You don't take care of him. You don't take care of him. The way I think you should. The way that I really think you should.
I got it at Cable Express.
What's Cable Express?
Express Cable Connections. Express MCTV gift certificates. Express Cable Information. Express Cable Payments. Express HBO, Cinemax, and Sports Channel connection appointments.
Where can I express myself?
At Manhattan Cable TV's Cable Express counter, located at Tower Records, 66th and Broadway.
Flight 902 from Miami and Orlando is now deplaning at Gate 14. Visitors wishing to meet passengers arriving on Flight 902 may do so at Gate 14.
Oh, Miles. Oh, Miles, I'm so glad to be home. Oh, I'm so glad to be here. Oh, no, don't let go, don't.
Well, come on, at least let me see what you look like.
Oh, awful, I bet. I couldn't sleep last night thinking about this morning. Oh, thinking about being back home again with you and Adam and Jody.
Skycap to Gate 14.
Well, I got a correction
please.
for you.
Skycap.
You look terrific.
14.
You look beautiful, most beautiful arriving passenger on any airline anywhere in the country.
Oh, what a day for a reunion. Tell me all about what happened to Nancy.
Not now. I just want to talk about us. You'll hear all from my sister firsthand. She's
Oh,
got
are they
the
all
inside.
right,
They're
April and
fine, but quiet. Just want to concentrate on the two of
Mr. Gerald Wilson, please pick up the
How are you
white
feeling?
courtesy phone.
Are you sure you're all right? God, you look so healthy, I can't stand
I
it.
feel wonderful. I was so weak for so long, I never thought I'd get all my strength back, but now I feel like I could play 10 sets of tennis and dance the night away.
We're going to hold off on the tennis and the dance.
Now,
just
Miles, don't you dare start talking about bed rest when I get home.
Who said anything about rest?
Oh, Miles. Oh, I missed you so much. Oh, there's so much I want to say to you and so much I want to hear about.
Well, there's an awful lot to tell. But these next few days, they belong just to us.
Oh, you're back much sooner than I expected.
Bells, my husband's still home.
No, he said he was going to his office for about an hour, but he'll be home shortly. Can I fix you something for lunch?
Yes, you can. I am starving.
Well, you didn't get any breakfast, so it's no wonder. You know, you really must take good care of yourself now, Mrs. Scott.
I will. I promise you. Listen, I was too excited to eat this morning, but now I am ravenous.
I'll fix you something especially nice.
Thank you. Junk. Bill. I thought he'd be so happy to see Junk Bill. Welcome home, April. strict orders that you will not...
You've been gone a while. Oscar's only part-time now. There's a new man on the elevator today.
Well, then I will have to make sure that he also has strict orders not to let you go into that private elevator.
You really think it's all over, don't you? You really believe that you've won?
Emily, I'm not gloating.
No, but you are congratulating yourself, aren't you? You think it's easier just to accept what Matt Sharkey has to say, even though that man has proven himself to be a liar.
Well, then the two of you made a good team, didn't you?
Draper's accepted it, too. Says he's not going to feel one pang of conscience ever again.
There's no reason why he should feel any pangs of conscience. The baby you are carrying is not his, and you know it.
Do you?
Do I? Are you kidding me? Do I? I have known it from the beginning. I may not have had proof, but I had my feelings.
So it's all settled then? You both made up your minds?
Emily, Draper and I love each other, and that was settled a long time ago.
So what am I supposed to do? What's going to happen to me?
Sorry, I don't know. But you can start by saying goodbye.
All right, I'll say goodbye. I'll leave this damn building. Leave this stupid town, too, if I have to. But I'll tell you something, April. If you think I'm out of your lives, you're wrong.
Well, then, I guess that's a little bit of bad news, isn't it? Emily, before you go, let me give you some good news.
What do you mean?
Well, actually, it's something I've known for quite a while. In fact, I'm surprised you haven't noticed, just looking at me.
What are you talking about, April?
You're right. Draper is going to have another baby. Because I'm pregnant.
My wife, Robin, works hard at staying in shape. What seems to come easy for her is great-looking skin. That's why Robin's my #1 Ivory girl.
Healthy-looking skin doesn't just happen. You have to treat it right, and Ivory really helps. I've tried other soaps, but they can leave deodorants or heavy perfumes on you. Ivory cleans gently, naturally. Sure, I eat right and exercise, but when I look in the mirror, I think, Ivory, you're doing okay.
Healthy-looking skin. Ivory can help you have it, too.
Ivory, it's just part of me.
Who says new Liquid Tide cleans some of your toughest stains better than any other liquid? You do. And in nationwide tests, hundreds of you proved it. So did Catherine Frawley of Bel Air, Maryland.
Was and is. This is grass stain. This was grass stain. Liquid Tide took the grass stain right out of this one. Liquid Tide is a better detergent than my liquid is. And it does a much better job. I have the proof in front of me.
You can say new Liquid Tide cleans better because you can see it cleans better. See for yourself.
Do you like to draw, sketch, or doodle? If you do, you'll want to enter this month's art contest with over $8,000 in prizes. I'm Paul Phillips, president of Art Instruction Schools. I'm frequently asked, do you really give 5 free art scholarships every month? Yes, we really do, and it's easy to enter this month's contest. We'll send you this free Draw Me art folder when you draw any one of the interesting characters and mail it in. Each drawing is individually judged, and 5 winners are selected each month. The purpose of our contest is to find prospective students who appear to be properly motivated and have an appreciation and liking for art. Only amateurs are eligible. Complete rules are in the free Draw Me art folder. To get your free copy, just phone or write today.
Phone 1-800-USA-1000 or write to Art Contest, Box 49648, Atlanta, Georgia. Phone 1-800-USA-1000.
Now, wait just a second. It's the third time I've been transferred from one office to another. I'm getting tired of it. Mallory. Police Chief Derek Mallory. I can't very well whip out my badge and show it to you, now can I? Please let me speak to him, yes. Hello, look, this is Police Chief Derek Mallory. I've been trying to reach the mayor all morning. I've been told he's in a conference. A bridge? Well, I was wondering if he left message with anybody there about a wedding ceremony. He did? Well, thank God I finally found somebody who knows what I'm talking about. Yes, we did. That's why I'm calling you. I was wondering if we could have the ceremony done this afternoon. Well, that's all right. I figured maybe he couldn't. But I thought maybe one of the city court judges. Judge Wilkerson. That'd be perfect. He's a friend of mine. Do you think so? That soon? Well, all right. Yes. Call me back as soon as you know. Thank you. Well, maybe I can move mountains after all. So tomorrow becomes today, huh? God, I hope you know what you're doing.
Gunther, you are a doll. Thank you so much. What are you doing here?
Well, believe it or not, darling, this is my vehicle.
Yes, I know, but I thought...
I know. You thought that you were going to be using it this morning to run your errands. Well, as it turned out, I had an errand or two myself to run. So I thought we might both use the car, if that's all right with you.
I suppose. But I am in a bit of a hurry. I am going to be married this afternoon.
So it's true. It's not just another ploy.
Yes, it's true. And nothing is going to stop me.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Gunther, the doors.
All right, what are you doing?
Locking us in. To make sure that you don't walk down that wedding aisle.
From MCR Products Los Angeles, made especially for purchase by Make Me Laugh viewers. MCR Products, 9100 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90069. And Buff Puff, the gentle cleansing sponge to smooth and soften your skin and let the younger you shine through. Beautiful skin begins with Buff Puff. Limousine